All right, welcome back. This is Tai Tai. So this week I'm gonna be breaking down a vocal chain. Everybody been making requests, and I got a new one in the works that I'm gonna show you next week. But I don't have anything recorded on this new computer with this vocal chain, so I'm gonna go ahead and record something real quick, and then break everything down. That way you got something to hear in the process. Let's go ahead and dive in. Hey, 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 hey. Let's go. I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I need me a Riri. Can't fuck with no regular hoe. I'm known in the streets, I keep me a tech. Been chasing the squalor, just cut me the check. Success brings stress, but I pull up a four when I sip out the styrofoam. Don't care whether I'm right or wrong. Shawty so hot, she wanna fuck on the moon. Alright, so we got a decent little take. Let's go ahead and hop in, break down the chain, and I'll show you the ins and outs of everything that I got going on. Alright, so basically what I got here, on each track, I'm running my auto-tune, and obviously those settings do vary. And I'm running a vocal writer on every track too. Basically, I got the parameters, spill all the way down, vocal all the way up on fast, and then I'm running the range here, +4, and then this one, -1, and then I'm cutting it just a little bit. I can't, -2.5, and I'm using the live one too, so there's less latency. Granted, there's not much off of this plugin in the first place. That's also why I use Auto-Tune Artist. I think some of the other newer auto-tunes also have the low latency mode, but you definitely want to run that when tracking, and I mean, I leave it on all the time. So with that being said, then I got my sins over here. I'll break those down in a second. But with that vocal writer too, after, just so your compressor doesn't work as hard, so like, let's peep. I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I need me a Riri. Can't fuck with no regular hoe. Alright, that way when it hits those louder parts, it kind of just ducks a little bit instead of pushing everything to the 4 dB. Just makes it so your compressor isn't having to work quite as hard. But let's go ahead and see here. Also, I like my chains to not be super specific. Like if I want more reverb, more delay, I can turn it up. But I don't have a lot of like things already put in here to kind of create sauce. Now with that being said, like typically I actually have this disabled in the meantime, so I'm only running a couple things on this specific one while I'm recording, but we'll go ahead and break the rest of that down in a second. So my routing here, obviously my beat is to my master. All my vocal tracks are routed to vocal master A because I'm running 3 of them here just to kind of break it down. I notice when I break them separate like that, it actually is not affecting the delay compensation quite as heavy, especially when you get in the mixing process. I mean, a lot of times, you know, up here it'll turn red if you're running too much through it. I just try to bypass that a little bit so I don't have to worry about it. And I don't know whether that's right or that's wrong, but it seems to work for me, so that's what I'm working with. But then for my sins here, you know, each one I have a regular delay, a long delay, short reverb, long reverb, and I always have this kind of setting, -3.4, just to have a little bit of vibe while I'm tracking, and then my reverb, -14, and I don't even have like the pre-delay set or anything before I record. I probably could, but it's just enough there that, you know, it gives some vibe, and then when you get into the mixing, you'll go ahead and pull everything together on that part. But then running into the way I have my delay set up, very, very simple. I got it at a quarter note, I got the ping pong on, and then the lo-fi, just so it keeps kind of bouncing around a little bit, but it's not as prominent with the lo-fi engaged. My feedback is very short, so it's not it's not traveling too long either. And like I said, depending on the song, like Wavy Wayne said, you mix before you record. And like there's certain things, like if I know I want more reverb, if I know I want more delay, then I'll go ahead and add that before I start recording, or as I'm recording, you know, kind of break it down. But that's just kind of what's working for me. And then for my long delay, I use the Manny, I don't know how to say that, Marroquin. I like this one for my long delay. Also, I could use that as a short delay, but I love the H delay. I like this because you can get kind of creative with it. Granted, you can do all of this stuff separately, but you know, you can add your phase, doubler, distortion, just kind of get like a little, especially in like some faint background vocals, make it real trippy and just kind of wavy. Really, really like doing that. But then running down in here to my reverb, on this chain I'm just using the D-verb. I got it set at 15%, got a little high cut here, little low pass. I'm on the room 2, I just kind of like how that one sounds. Medium size, and then basically the long reverb is the same thing, I just have it turned up to 50%. Now granted, when you get into mixing, you are going to want to mess with your decay and your pre-delay very, very much so. You can't just leave that for wherever, because what worked on the song before may not work on this one, so you need to do it. As far as like, I'll give you a little gem too in case you don't know, but basically for your pre-delay time, you take 60,000 divided by the BPM and then divide that down by 2 until you get under 100. And then if it sounds like you want it a little bit closer, divide it one more time, and that next number will get you where you need to be. Now with the decay, that one you go 60,000 divided by the BPM, times it by 2, and you keep timesing it by 2 until you get it over 1,000. And typically in that range will be where you want it to be, because that'll transfer it into seconds instead of milliseconds. So like say 1200, you're looking at 1.2 seconds. So boom, just like that. You know, so I'll just go ahead and maybe add a little vibe here, turn some reverb and delay up before I get to anything else.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I need me a Riri. Can't fuck with no regular hoe. I'm known in the streets, I keep me a tech. Been chasing this squalor, just cut me the check. Success brings stress, but I pull up before when I sip out the styrofoam. Don't care whether I'm right or wrong. Shawty so hot, she wanna fuck on the moon. I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs.
So it's a little loud on that part. I'm going to turn that down a bit. I kind of had it a little louder than normal just because I noticed when I'm doing these videos I have to kind of turn everything up. So I don't know, OBS kind of be giving me fits sometimes, but I do like it. It gets the job done, so I can't really complain too much. But I don't know, it just seems a little louder than normal. But then I also keep this deactivated off to the side. So basically the way this compressor is set up, I'll put it after my delay, and then I'll run it as a send to where it'll duck the delay while I'm singing, rapping, whatever I'm doing. And then the moment I stop, it allows the delays to come through. So that's nice if you want to go ahead and pause this, get those little details there, and then you also just mark up here in the side chain. And then if you need to make a new bus track, go ahead and do that. I already got mine made. So with that being said, then going ahead and getting into my actual chain itself. Like I said, everything is routed to A. A goes to B, B goes to C, and then that goes down into my master. So with my first plugin here, I know I'm breaking a rule, but I just liked how it sounded. I'm compressing before I'm EQing in this specific chain. I'm not doing a whole lot here. Let's see.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall.
And I'll show you real quick too, like, at least on this specific compressor, I always like keeping it at the ratio of 2.49. Just notice the difference it changes when I bring up the ratio to say like 4.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs.
So it actually didn't sound bad on this one, but I like leaving it on that because I compress later. But I like leaving it there on the sole fact of it kind of just allows everything to breathe a little bit more. And, you know, I kind of got a faster release, faster attack. And obviously, if you want to smooth things out a little bit, you can, you know, let's see.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron.
You see, instantly kind of just smooth it out. I've tried to get away from the R comp, but I just, the attack and the release on it give me something that I don't feel most other compressors does. I just really, really like the way it reacts. But then I'm running into the Rosetta EQ. And that's actually the name of this chain, the Rosetta chain. Thank you, help me, Devon. But, and of course, I bought this. I don't think anyone would ever question that. I'm not popping like that. Maybe one of these days I'll get some free stuff, but that's not what I'm doing this for. So basically the way I got it set up, you know, I'm just cutting out some of the low end, a little bit of S&T cut there, a little bit of harshness, and then I got a little bit of bite, very, very little, and a little bit of air. That's all I do for the recording process. And then obviously when I go into mix, then I definitely cut some more, and then I really get into adding. I bought this plugin and I love the concept of this one because EQing is a lot to remembering ranges and everything, and I specifically wanted to train my ears. So like if you're
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw.
You know, like little sounds, like it makes a big difference.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flick.
You know, just messing with each one, and I've done that many times. When I first got it, was just like cranking it one way, and obviously that wasn't my way of mixing, but it's just like hearing that tone, and in that way when you go into your fab filter, you can, you know, if you're sweeping and doing things like that, or just hearing problems, you know where to cut and just training your ear. That's the only way I really knew how to like specifically try to train for certain things. Granted, I've studied ranges and things like that too, but to know a number and not know the sound behind it, I mean, what good is that going to do you? So it helped me out a lot. So then that is running into a de-esser, just a little bit of S&T cut.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs.
So I wasn't even activating too much there, but that's typically where I leave it when I'm just recording. Now these are kind of grayed out. I'll break that down in a second. I don't record with those on. I think I added some of those because I was looking into some adjustments a while back, but forgot to take them off, so they are there. But I always run when I was using this chain heavy, I was using the meta flange basically on every song. Lately, I haven't been using it on every song, but it is called for in certain scenarios. I like this setting right here.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out.
It's got a cool little vibe to it, but I also like this one.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I need me a Riri. Can't fuck with no regular hoe.
So yeah, that kind of goes back to what I was saying, you know, about mixing as you record or starting to mix before you record. Different songs call for different vibes, and you don't want to just like pigeonhole yourself into a situation where you can't really move around too much. No one wants to be stuck in a corner. And then after that, I have a limiter down here, which I do not do this anymore, and I will tell you next week in my new chain of how I've kind of adjusted some things. But yeah, so this is just to kind of bring the volume up and then go from there. But like when I was at this time with this chain, I was running these plugins and I was keeping this Puig Tech here. Like if I wanted, actually before I started working on that new one, what I actually started, no, I was keeping the Puig Tech up here just to add a little bite. Like I like the sound of this compressor a lot. It's just a little crunchy and it's good for like a little dirtier song. Let's see here.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I need me a Riri. I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs. I need me a Riri. Can't fuck with no regular hoe. I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs.
That's cool for now. But then I always run the Saturn II when it comes to mixing. And I, as you can see my presets there, but I love the way Wavy broke this down. You know, you got the multi-band saturation, and the way he's got it set up is just phenomenal. Basically, you can push it harder than you probably normally would or could without ruining your mix. You know, just kind of let you copy some things down here. That's on the first band. Looking at 15.1, clean tape. Second band, 19.6, gentle saturation, and it's turned down a little bit so you can really drive it a bit more. And then with the third band, you're running clean tape. That one's even. You got a little dip right here. Gentle saturation on the fourth. You're looking at 19.9 and a little bump up to get a little bit of volume out of that. And then of course down here I'm running a Ozone imager. I started using this one instead of the S1 from Waves just because it doesn't seem to affect my mids quite as much, and it just kind of widens everything in a nice way. Let's see.
I'm a beast, I'm a dog. You claiming your chick, I've been fucking her raw. I hop on a jet, trip to the mall. I ain't tryna flex, but I bought out LeBron. I'm rocking these VVs.
I like that already. But then I run into this Puig Tech actually. I'm glad to have the Puig Tech now with the UAD plugins, but this one is still a great plugin, and they actually, I ain't gonna lie to you, do not sound that much different. The Puig Tech from UAD does sound a little bit richer, but you know, $29.99 compared to what, $199 when it's 50% off. I mean, it's up to you, but do what you do. But this is kind of just like a lot of times. Let's see here. I wouldn't really be doing anything on this, but I will go ahead and boost. I've been liking that 8K range lately. Just kind of, it's hard to explain, but it beefs it up and it makes it just feel really, really good. And then let's see here, because I'm not getting into a full mixing video on this. I could, but we'll save that for another day. And then I like to, at the end of the chain, you know, go ahead and run the CLA2A. Just, man, it's a beautiful compressor. The LA2A, I love them. You can push them a little bit harder than you normally would anything else, and it just brings out that nice, full, clean sound, and it's just beautiful. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the basics of what I got going on this chain. And well, I do run, I'm sure you saw, but I love the Auto Key 2. This makes your life easier. You don't have to go from one website to another website and try to figure out the BPM, all that stuff, key, and plus it just automatically sends it. You don't have to go through and separately set all of your auto tunes as far as key goes. Now retune speed, yeah, you're still gonna have to do that. But at the beginning of every session, I always pull up my trim and I drop a little bit here, negative 4.6. That number varies, but just where I see it looks smaller. And then I drop this down here, and then I go to my secondary window and make sure I'm hitting at about negative 10 dB. And basically it just makes sure that you're getting a nice recording and you're not clipping or anything like that, because I always have my beat at negative 10 in that range, and then I'm coming in at negative 18 dB to maybe negative 13, negative 12. I don't really like to push into any yellow, anything like that. Just keep it green all the way. I can get my volume later as long as I got a healthy signal. A lot of times too on my Apollo, if I'm hitting that third bar in the metering, I know I got a good signal, healthy signal, and I'm ready to rock. All right, well, I hope you like the chain. I might actually keep that little take right there and turn that into a song. I don't know. That might not be the take that I keep, but I was kind of fucking with it. I like the vibe. It's a cool little beat. So that's the chain I've been running off of. I got a new one coming for you next week. But as far as the HMD Rosetta chain goes, I liked it. You could always take this and with what I'm dropping next week and kind of make your own twist of the two. Now my routing is going to be the same in the other one, so you can just swap some plugins around. And if you like what I was saying about the HMD Rosetta, go over to Devon's website and get you one. Like, it's like 49 bucks if I'm not mistaken, and just train your ears. You can come back to the Fab Filter, you can come back to any other EQ you want, but use it to train your ears at the very least. Or if you just want to speed up the process and not really have to dig into those fine details, it's great for that also. Especially, say you got a studio session with somebody and they ain't really trying to drop the bread to get it mixed. It happens to all of us. You can get them somewhere pretty quick with that and call it a day. But I appreciate every single one of you. I really, really do. The channel's up to like 330 right now, and last time I made a video, I think I was at what, 100? So thank you all so much. I'm just trying to keep it growing, trying to keep it fun and informative, and just keep it real, y'all. I'm always gonna be myself. So if you don't like that, I don't really know what to tell you. But I'm gonna be here. I got a lot to show you, and I got a lot to learn, and I'm gonna keep sharing as I go. So again, I appreciate every single one of you, and leave any questions, comments, concerns, recommendations on other videos in the comments below, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you. Peace.